I was thinking about the idea of equilibrium and how if you sort of balance things that we have some sort of equilibrium that happens in our life. And I hear this sort of argument all the time, and I'm not necessarily convinced of what that actually means. So I don't feel that my life is ever balanced in any sort of way. That's the sort of first anecdotal thing. And then the second thing that presumes that there are, easily measured things that we sort of balance off and we trade off. I'm not necessarily sure that is the case, that we have these trade-offs that exist between easily measurable aspects of our life. Whereas I think we're much more along the lines that things are constantly changing, and it's a complex system that doesn't necessarily make sense in any sort of way, and to find a sort of sweet spot between all of the different aspects of our life that converge to something. I think it's a really tall and difficult order to actually suggest. The idea of equilibrium in business, for example, between firms, there's always something that will come out and change a particular industry and shift the equilibrium such that, the existing equilibrium that happened a little while ago may not apply. Another thing might be equilibrium of ourselves, thinking about the sort of traits that we trade off. And I don't necessarily think that makes sense in my life as well, because it doesn't, there's not specific things that I would say are balanced. It's very much kind of a mixed sort of bag of things that happen that are always out of kilter, that don't quite make sense. And, to some degree, there's moments that you might have equilibrium where you feel kind of in the middle, whatever that might look like. If you're thinking about graphing this, it might be sort of a U-shaped relationship, that there is an ideal amount of something. And I don't necessarily think that is always the case either, because that ideal amount is always changing and it's very dynamic. And there's multiple mechanisms that are at play almost always. And I just think that there's too much going on. It's a complicated system that we live in, and there's multiple layers to ever suggest that there is some sort of equilibrium that ever occurs in our life. All right, take care, and have a wonderful day.